Let's be real for a second. You love your kids more than anything in this world. But between work, bills, and everything else, you just feel like you're surviving. You dream about being more present with your kids and being there for all of those special moments. Maybe even trying to step away a little bit from your job so that you can be there for them. But then reality slaps you in the face and says, no, you need to go to work in order to survive and provide for them. I absolutely get it because I was there too. I'll never forget that one time that I literally was sat in my car after a really long shift and I cried. I just cried so hard because I was so exhausted. And I knew that as soon as I was going to get home, I wasn't going to be there for my kids. I wasn't going to be able to give them the love and the support and everything that they needed after being gone at daycare all day long. I felt like I was working so hard for them, but I wasn't even being a mom. I was just stuck providing for them, but not being fully present for them. And honestly, that was my breaking point. I decided to start an online business. I know in today's world, everyone's like, oh no, not an online business. Here we go again, right? I needed something that was going to work for me so that I could be present for my kids. I needed to be able to be mom again, but I couldn't sacrifice that paycheck. So today I'm going to walk you through the 10 most asked questions about the program that I follow. I'm going to give it to you straight. There's no fluff, nothing. It's just honest, true answers. And by the end of this video, my hope is that you know what path you want to take with the online world and how I can personally mentor you through all of it. The first question is do I need to have any business experience or tech skills? I started this business with zero idea with what I was doing. I've never done marketing, and I literally had no idea how to run a website or build one to begin with. This system is built for step-by-step guidance for someone who has never done anything like this before. I'll be honest, when I first started this, I had to Google what a domain was. I had no idea. It's embarrassing, but it's the honest truth. And that's what I love about this is because it is a step-by-step program. If you're able to copy and paste, I can show you how to do this. The second question is how much time am I going to have to dedicate to this? Moms tell me all the time, Angie, I don't even have time to shower, let alone start an online business. What are you even talking about? How can you even do this? And I absolutely hear you because I'm the same way. That's why this program was built to follow a 2-hour workday, broken up in bite-sized pieces all around your busy schedule as a parent, all in those little pockets of your day where you might sit down and get on social media. This is built to be that convenient so that you can do your business work instead of scrolling social media just to decompress. For me, it was realizing that after a really busy day and after the kids went to bed, I would spend hours on my phone just trying to decompress, envying other people's lives, watching them and being like, why can't I do this, right? Then when I realized I could do a business in those pockets of that day, it changed everything for me. I would use that little window to do my step-by-step program, and it literally has changed everything. The third question is will this work if I have zero social media following? Yes, absolutely. They actually recommend you starting all new social media platforms because your goal is to get your perfect customer. You want to be able to have people that can relate to you, right? So if you already have social media and they're all people that aunts, grandpa, grandma, everyone else but the person that you truly are yourself or that they resonate with, it's not going to benefit you. It's actually going to hinder you. And honestly, I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't spend hours trying to bestie for bestie or follow for follow. I built a system that was working for me in the background so that while I'm having dance parties with my kids, I have sales coming in. The fourth question is what exactly am I going to be selling? Which is absolutely a great question. You're not going to be pushing random products or things you don't believe in. You will have access to digital products that teach high income skills. Things that change people's lives instead of just cluttering their homes. And the best part is you don't have to invent them from scratch. When I first saw this, I thought I have to create my own digital products. I don't even know what digital products are. But instead, I was able to plug into already done for you products and also how it taught me to have the confidence to create my own products later. Question 5 is one of my favorites. I get asked all the time. How long before I start seeing results? I'm going to be honest, this isn't a magic get rich quick overnight thing. But I can tell you that my program is designed for you to work that 2-hour workday consistently every single day. And even better is our goal is for your return on investment is to be within the first 7 days. Now, I can't guarantee any results here, you guys. That would be like just saying you get a gym membership, but you don't show up. You're not going to get that 6-pack of abs that you want, right? But what I can tell you is that our average is 7 days. Some more, some less. I can remember the first time that I had my first $900 ding on my phone. It was our 9-year wedding anniversary. I was getting ready to go to bed. We were going away for that weekend, and I was so stressed because we were going to go away, and we had to charge the whole weekend on a credit card. And then as I was getting into bed, I heard this notification on my phone. So I looked at it and said, "Congratulations, you just made $900. I screamed. I was so excited. And it was just such an amazing testimony of how automations work. I had no idea that was going to happen right then and there. But that's what gave me the proof that, holy cow, this does work. Question 6 is, can I really do this while working a full-time job and raising kids? Absolutely. In fact, a busy working mom of 5 created this program. So if it was working for her in the pockets of her day, absolutely it can work for anyone in the pockets of their day. And that's what I absolutely love about this, is that you get to work around your life instead of live around your work. So when I was still working full-time when I first started this, I used my lunch hour, and I used about an hour after the kids went to bed every single night just to plug into my system. And once I got into a groove, oh my gosh, you guys, you actually spend a lot less time on social media because you're not envying people's lives. You're making your dreams come true. Question number 7 is, why is this program any better from any of the work from home other opportunities out there? This is what I love about this. This is not an MLM. This is not network marketing where you make a tiny little commission off of something silly. This is a 100% profit master resale rights, right? So someone else did all the heavy lifting, they did all of it, and now you get to benefit from that over and over and over again. There's no bugging friends and family. There's no sliding into people's DMs. There's no icky sales pitches. And not spending hours on your cell phone trying to get customers. And honestly, the mentorship that we get on a daily basis is more than something you'll get anywhere else. I'll never forget in the win section of our community, there was a mom who said, "I've never felt this kind of support before." And I felt it because I felt the same exact way when I started with this program. That's the difference. You're not just a number. You're mentored, you're supported, and you're celebrated every step of the way. Question 8. How does the automated system work, and do I have to build it myself? Absolutely not. That's the best part of this, is it's already pre-built for you. You just have to plug in and play with it. That means the website, the emails, the automations, it's already there for you. You just have to plug it into a domain. And if you're like me, a domain is a website. When I first set everything up from the step-by-step videos that they provide for you, when I sent my first automated email, I was shaking because I was like, holy cow, I didn't even have to send that, right? Once the system's up and running, all the heavy lifting is done, which made me realize that now I have my life back. I can be doing things with my kids, and leads are coming in and they're being taken through the journey because of that system. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like freedom to me. Question 9, what kind of support or community will I have? I honestly get emotional when I talk about this one because I don't know about you guys, but in my career, I have never had the support like I do in this community. And it's very common with other people that are in the same program. You don't understand how much is truly there for you until you actually get to experience it hand in hand. But honestly, every time that someone has a question, concern, or a win, You get celebrated, you get your questions answered, you get the support and guidance that you need every single day. This isn't all about the money. This is about building a legacy for your family and learning while you're doing that. And when you have live and interactive mentoring every single day, telling you what to do, you really can't go wrong as long as you show up for yourself. So to answer that question, the support is absolutely priceless. And my final question, question number 10. Is there a step-by-step plan so I'm not left figuring this out on my own? 100% yes. When you join, you are given a complete step-by-step roadmap all laid out for you. You really can't go wrong. They have it laid out in such a way that a 5th grader can follow it. So as long as you can follow directions click by click, absolutely, it is so simple to get set up. I like to think of it as a GPS system. No more driving in circles, wasting gas, and crying in frustration. You'll always know what your next step is. So here's the honest truth. If you are absolutely sick and tired of missing out on your kids' childhood, and you're tired of working to the point of exhaustion just to make ends meet, then you honestly owe it to yourself to look into this. This program was built for moms just like us, burnout, exhausted, feeling like an absolute failure every single day as a parent. And honestly, just for moms who just want to get their time back with their kids before they're grown and out of the house. I want you to imagine something real quick. Imagine instead of rushing home to get everything done so you can have dinner, bath, bubba, bedtime, just to wash, rinse, and repeat, you dancing in the living room with your kids having a dance party and getting a notification on your phone that says, congratulations, you just made a sale. That's exactly what this has given me. If your heart is saying, yes, I need this, then just click on the link in my description. That link is going to lead you to the Freedom Formula blueprint of what I follow, and it's going to lay all of that information out for you. Join me. Let me mentor you. Let's build you something that gives you income and freedom so that you never have to choose between motherhood and money again.